Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can tell, I'm going to be doing a video on my winter essentials slash winter favorites. So this was requested by a friend of mine who wants to know what are some products or what are some of my go-to products in the winter time. So if you are new to my channel, hello, nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. My name is Francesca. Please make sure that you subscribe. If you're not new to my channel and you're not subscribed, you're fake. So make sure you subscribe now that you're here. And let's jump right in. So when I sat down to think about what some of my winter essentials were, or what are some products that I use every day, I decided to write it down in my notebook so that I can actually remember when I'm filming what it is that I use on a daily. First and foremost though, my winter essential is definitely chapstick, okay? Let me just tell you guys, I'm currently using the Carmack strawberry one. I stole this from my niece. Let me just tell you how this is like a no-brainer. Like, there's no questions about this. In the wintertime, it is essential, literally, to use chapstick because don't nobody like dealing with cracked lips, okay? Chapstick is definitely my go-to winter essential. If nothing else, I'm gonna make sure I have chapstick on me, okay? I personally like to use the ones that are like in a stick like this instead of like the Blistex or the Carmex that you have to dip your finger into. It's just a lot cleaner to not have to use your finger and put it on your lips, but I'll use it if it's there. So this is the first product. The second thing that I tend to use very often in the winter time going along with cracked lips is lotion. Like I said, it does get a little drier out, so everybody's hands tend to get dry, especially when you wash your hands get dry and things like that. So I like to use lotion. This is another one of my winter essentials. Currently, I am using the Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion. If you know me personally, you know that I don't really have a problem with dry hands. But obviously lotion is still important to use, especially in the winter because you get dry. You don't only use it on your hands though, use it on them elbows, use it on your knees, your legs, because you don't want to be walking around here looking ashy. So lotion is another one of my winter essentials. So next, most of my girls can back me up on this. In the winter time, there's less sun, so you tend to get a little lighter than you do in the summer. So obviously, as a female who likes to use makeup, I don't use it every day, but I do enjoy makeup, and I use it often. I always have to go a shade or two lighter in the winter time. So another one of my winter favorites is a lighter foundation. My lighter foundation at the moment is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro. I always get matte foundations just because I'm on the oily side. Going a shade or two lighter in your foundation is definitely a winter essential because, like I said, we all tend to get lighter in the winter time just because of lack of sun exposure and things like that. So it's not cute to walk around, with the shade that you use mid-June when it's January and snowing outside. Going along with a lighter foundation shade, I tend to get dry in my face, especially my T-zone. In the summertime, it tends to be oily. In the wintertime, my face does get a lot drier. So I like to use hydrating face mist. So I have this coconut face mist, which smells amazing. But if you're not into coconut, the Mario Rose Water will do just fine. I like to just spritz this all over the face if I feel like my face is dry, or I tend to use a lot of matte foundations. So if I'm out, and it's wintertime, it's cold, I feel like my face is dry, or my makeup is drying out or something, I will literally just spray one of these two products on my face to kind of just refresh my face and avoid me feeling so dry. I know most girls get dry in the face whether you're wearing makeup or not, so these two sprays are definitely good even with a bare face. You don't have to be wearing makeup to spray that. But that's one of my winter favorites. Another one of my winter essentials, however, is going to be a face moisturizer. So obviously nobody likes a dry face. I've been saying dry for the longest, but nobody likes a dry face. So obviously moisturizing is going to be one of your bestest friends. So I am currently hooked on the Kylie Skin Face Moisturizer. I like to use the Pond's moisturizer, the one that comes in that little tube. I'll put a picture of it right here. And I also use the e.l.f. Daily Moisturizer. This one is just my favorite at the moment, but face moisturizer is good in the summer and in the winter time. But of course, you know, you want to avoid a dry face and stuff like that. So you want to moisturize whether you're wearing makeup or not. You don't have to be putting on a full face to use moisturizer. This is a winter essential. So I am done with all of the products that I tend to use in the winter time. I'm super simple. I'm not doing too much in the winter, like lotion, chapstick, moisturizer, spray, and making sure my face and my neck match. I'm cool. But obviously when it's a little colder, you switch up, you know, your wardrobe. You start bringing out the Uggs. So like I said, Uggs are going to be one of my winter essentials. I literally live wearing these. Like, I have at least 3 or 4 pairs of Uggs, if I'm not mistaken, as well as the Ugg slippers. But these are definitely my go-to. Like, these are done, damn. But if I literally don't know what else to put on my feet, I'm going with Uggs. I've been trying to bust out the Uggs since the beginning of October, okay? So Uggs are definitely a winter essential. Obviously, it's cold. You want to keep your feet warm. But in order to keep your feet warm, whether you're wearing Uggs or not, I like to use fuzzy socks. So these not really fuzzy, but these are like nice, you know, warm, thick socks. These are super essential in the winter time. For the most part, I wouldn't wear these in the summer, but in the winter, I would. So this is another one of my winter essentials. I have a bunch of like little fuzzy socks that I like to wear. These are only really good to wear with boots though, because they're too thick to wear with sneakers or anything else. And then these ones are the longer ones that I like to wear if I'm wearing, you know, boots up to my knees or anything like that. And then last but not least, I actually recently just purchased this specifically for the winter. This is a Sherpa. So this is literally so warm. It feels like a blanket. Like, oh my god, it's so hard not to love this and want to cuddle with it. I did get this from Pink, but this is a Sherpa, which is, I don't even know how to describe it other than it just feels amazing. It almost reminds me of like the interior of an Ugg boot. If any of you girls own Uggs, you know what the Uggs feel like on the inside. It's so warm. But this is literally that times 10. Like, it is so warm. This is one of my winter favorites. I'm not saying it's an essential because you don't necessarily need one. You do need a winter coat. This is not a winter coat. But this is just one of my winter favorites because it feels so warm. And of course, before I forget, I am not one of those girls that is into wearing like gloves and hats and things like that in the winter. But I definitely am a scarf girl in the winter. So I do love wearing scarves. This is a really warm scarf that I have. I have a bunch. Whatever matches that day is what I'll throw on. But scarves are one of my winter essentials because I feel like y'all all need a scarf. And also because you can really do up an outfit with a scarf depending on what it is you're wearing. If you throw on a scarf, it kind of makes it look more chic, whatever. But scarves are definitely my winter essentials. Like I said, I don't really like gloves or hats or anything like that, but I'll definitely throw on a nice scarf in the winter time. So that pretty much sums up what some of my winter essentials and my winter favorites are. I enjoyed doing this video like any other one of my videos. I do have another video coming out for you guys pretty soon, so stay tuned. And like I said, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching this video right now and this is not the first or second or third video you've watched and you're not subscribed yet, you're fake. Period. Okay? Don't watch my videos if you're not subscribed. But other than that, I hope some of these winter essentials really helped you and kind of guided you on some things that you should be using or, you know, should be doing in the winter time. If not, thanks for watching anyway. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.